Hey folks, this is Gigi. How y'all doing today? Welcome back. Okay, I think, let me put this up a little bit higher. Hope it doesn't make my overview too bad. Light shine right in my top of my head right here. Okay, so first off, night day. It's a margarita in a bottle. I got it when I got the Bright Sellers box. I did an opening of that a while back. And this is just sitting in the wine fridge, sitting there, waiting for a while. So I thought, try it out. So here we go. I've had some already.
Surprise, surprise.
not gonna be joshing you guys. It's really pretty good. It's light, which is good. Okay. So hopefully this will go without a hitch.
You are funny.
That a hitch? Yeah. So I got my overhead camera on, the Samsung Galaxy 8. Now I've got a new camera, which is a GoPro. No, I'm sorry. Which is a Nikon Coolpix 900, P900. I've used this before. I use it primarily when I'm shooting or filming for my girls because I read books to them. So let's see. It says 15 minutes, but I know that it can run longer than that. But let's see what happens. Hey, this is just Gigi. This is how we do it. Thank God it's Friday. Gotta have a drink. Bring on the week. Close out the week. Bring on the weekend. Right? That's how we do it here. So anyway, I hate the reflection that I get in my glass. And I've recorded early on without my glasses, but that's not me. Unless I'm wearing sunglasses, then... Oh, anyway, that's a whole other thing.
Stay focused.
Gigi's just rambling. Okay, let's have another one. So how's everybody doing this week? I hope you had a great week. Let's see. What did we do this week? We went Monday. Had no class, but me and Big Dog did go to the gym. Freaking empty. In fact, I'm making a little clips now for my girls. It's a Bo the cat. And so Bo was working out with me. But the gym, there was me, Big Dog, Bo, and this other guy working on weights. Nobody was there. I don't know why class was canceled, but it was canceled for some reason or another. So I did that. And then what else we do Monday? I think that was really it. Oh, golf. Before I start on golf, because that's going to be a lengthy conversation, let's go ahead and count how much money I got here that we're going to be using today.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you.
Folks ready? Let's see. Okay, so this is, we get paid next week. Like I said, our paychecks run funny sometimes. So let's see what we got here. And let's see what kind of money we're going to drop. Because the thing is, there's things that we're saving for. You know, even when it's hard, even if it's $20, even if it's $30, even if it's $5. You know, the thing is, you have to be consistent. So let's go ahead. Gigi's got math trauma. So let's see how much money we have here. 1, 2, 15, 24, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50, 140. Woohoo! So we're going to be dropping 140 today. That's a good number. I think last week was like 186. That was a really good number. I like it when this gets closer to 200. Hey, we do the best we can do because like I said, sometimes maybe it's only $5, but at least you're putting something away. All right, so let's go ahead and put this away. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so I got up with all the intention. Well, no, let me start over.
Now, here we go.
I did get up because this was the weather for the week. I'm sorry, 117, I couldn't do it. Last week, I think it was last week, I went out golfing and it was 111. I golfed, but it was freaking, it took me like an hour to recuperate and I was taking my mom to Hobby Lobby. That's it. I think 110 is my number.
Smart move.
Past 110, I just don't think I can do it. It's just so freaking hot. So I told the girls, No, I'm not golfing today. You know, all week long, the crazy temperatures. Like I tell Big Dog, I feel like we've been in lockdown. You know, this whole, I mean, it gets hot out here. Don't get me wrong. It does get hot, but this is like crazy for Arizona hot. That's why this helps. Just saying. So, let's go ahead and drop some money here. So needless to say, I didn't go golfing on Tuesday. Took my mom to her PT class, to her PT appointment. She got released from that. So that's good. So here we're going to be dropping $44. I got a $50 bill. Let's see if I have some money I can make change here. So let's see here. So I would need $6. Let's see, do I have $6? Here's 5 plus 1. Put the 50. So that was good. So I was able to get that done. Wednesday, I did go to, wait a minute, 44, yeah. Wednesday, I was able to go to my Zumba class. That was fun. But there was only like 3 of us in there. And that included me. the instructor, and 3 other gals. That was it. It's getting hot out here, man. And a lot of the snowbirds have gone. Okay, here we're going to be putting 30. And then Thursday, what do we do Thursday? Oh, because Wednesday after Zumba, let me go ahead and do this here. $30. Let's see, 5, 10, 20, 30. After Zumba, I had my last shot for my knee. I've told you, I've shared with you what's going on with my knee. This time, my knee swelled up like a ham hock. I don't know what happened. But it is feeling better. I mean, since I started the gel shots, it's a series of 3. You have to get it once a week. So I've completed that session. She said it could last up to 6 months. See how I'm doing in 6 months. If I need to come in earlier, come in and see her. But my right knee, which started giving me problems, has been ever since she gave me the steroid, or the cortisone, I should say. Not a problem. The left knee has really been the issue. I've had a bad knee since baseball. Anyway, that's a whole other story. I think I've already shared with you before. I want to talk about my brother, but anyway, that's what happened playing baseball. And okay, anyway, so I've had issues with it since I was probably about 13 years old, 14 years old, and so I finally went in and I did the last series. Man, this time I felt that shot. It hurt. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We're not going to be dropping money into all of our envelopes because we're a little short, but the ones that I'm focusing on, those are the ones I'm going to be dropping. So we did this. We already have like 465 in here. Well, we'll be getting up to 500 next week. Okay, so let's see. Was there anything else I was going to do in here? I don't think so. Let me check. I don't think I was. Yeah, no, that was it. And if you were paying attention, you probably noticed I kind of moved some of the stuff around because I wanted to kind of, the ones that I'm really focused on in one binder because, priorities have shifted since we went ahead and closed out our Aruba and also took care of the card tags. But I will be making the new card tags registration sheet because that's going to be coming up in February. I think, no, in March, the Luna's doing. The Luna's like almost $300. Okay, so we are going to do the emergency fund. Get that one out of here. Let's see, let's get these 2s out of here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and that's 25. So putting money into our emergency fund. That's right. So did that. Oh, I did see the girls for brunch on last Saturday. The Fab Five. It was nice, and we must have been quite chatty because we sat in that. Fortunately, it wasn't real busy. Great food. I'm not going to say that it was a nice restaurant, good restaurant. It was very relaxed. But I mean, it's so hot. Not a whole lot of people are out. So we were probably sitting there almost 3 hours just chatting it up. They had some very mimosas, but crafted, so they're all kinds of different flavors and stuff. But very good food. Really enjoyed catching up with the ladies again. One of the gals, Monique, she's pretty crafty. She's thinking about doing some type of, she does these cute little cards that she does a lot of paper craft. And she's talking about opening up a shop or selling some of the stuff. So I may be showing some of her stuff if, you know, she wants me to do that. But we talked about it, so I have to see what she wants to do. But anyway, we had a really good time. Nice catching up with everybody. So that's always a good thing to do. So let's see here. 6. Because what I have found is very important as you get older. There's this gal I watch off and on. She's called the elder gal. She's probably about in her 60s. No, I'm not an elder. Anyway. She calls herself the elder gal. Anyway, she was talking about making friends.
It's friendship, friendship.
In your 60s. And you know, it is hard to make friends in your 60s, because I think a lot of the outlets that maybe you had in the past, primarily like working, doing $6 in our Alaskan cruise, you don't have that. You don't have that out. What is that? You don't have that outlet anymore if you've retired. You know, so it does make it a little difficult. So that's why I believe you need to kind of push yourself out there. Okay, I'm watching this camera. It's giving me 2 minutes, so let's see what's going on here. So let's go ahead and drop this in here. And it is, you really have to kind of see if you can find like-minded people. If you can find people, when I say like-minded people, it's people that share the same interests as you. You know, because that's easier to be able to make a connection that way. But it is hard. You have to kind of push yourself out there. And I think that's why I've got involved with the golf, because these are like-minded people. The Zumba, you know, because of the exercise, and also the silver strengthening, because those are avenues or venues, as I should say, to be able to meet people, to be able to make friends. Sometimes you can make a connection. I haven't really found them. I mean, there's a couple of nice ladies in there that I've enjoyed with, but you know, when you make a connection to somebody and you said, you just know that's your bud, you know. I've met some really good people. I'm not going to say I haven't. I have. But just to be able to have that is a good thing. Okay, so, it turned over. So I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's still recording. Okay, $35 for a road trip. There's 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Woohoo! We did it on the number. We did it on the number. So, I think it's you do have to get out. You do have to get out of your comfort zone. It is important for you to be able to do that. And I know as the older you get, the harder it gets to be able to do that. So, you know, going to school is another outlet for me. I start class in August. I'm looking forward to that. So get yourself out there. The older ones out there watching me, you know, you're 60-year-olds out watching me. Get out there. Don't be afraid to push yourself, to find something new, to try something new. Because you ain't getting any younger. And you know what? You can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just saying. That's good. Which will lead me directly into the quote that I'm going to leave you with. Let me color this in, and then I'm going to go ahead and say that. But anyway, it's just been a little warm. Don't feel like we've been in lockdown. But I am planning on going golfing next week because it's only supposed to be like 108. See, it stopped, but it's still recording. I don't know, it's something weird. Anyway, I am planning on going golfing. Sorry about that. I am planning on going golfing next week because it's only supposed to be 108. My number is 110. If it gets hotter than 110, I ain't doing it. So anyway, let's see here. 712, little by little. All right. I think that's all we're going to do today. That's all the money we got. Gigi already burned through her money. But we are saving money for our trip. We're saving money for our cruise. And that's the goal, as well as some other things. I think I'm actually going to be getting some window treatment. Not window treatment, but I want to get some drapes. I got to cover up that window. The blinds broke, and he's been doing a hand job with the... I go, I don't know why I haven't put blinds up there. I had blinds at the other house. So, not blinds, but drapes. So, when I go out with my mom, I'm probably going to get a curtain rod and order some drapes, and let's see what else we can do just to kind of cover that window and protect, keep some of the heat from going out. But anyway, this is a quote. I'm going to have to do a sign on. Gigi's quote of the week. Ready? Okay. So this is what George Bernard Shaw said. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Think about that. We say, oh, I'm trying to find myself. Bullshit. You're actually trying to create yourself. And my mom told me this I can almost see the time that she told me this. She goes, be who you want to be. Really? Be who you want to be. And when she said that, I was like, dude, what? Be who you want to be. Wow. And then when I saw this today, life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. Really, who are you? And don't let it, because I allowed people to pigeonhole me for many, many years. Gigi ain't doing that no more. So, but you have to be able to push yourself to not get locked into what other people's ideas of you are. Because sometimes what happens, we allow that to happen, and they say, well, I have to be this way, or you maybe be this way. No. That's not what happened. I understand situations. It's like being in a relationship, especially a bad relationship. And then when you get out of the relationship, you're saying, wow, how did I allow that to happen? How did I allow myself to be treated that way? How did I allow that? Really, because you're allowing it. Don't let nobody take your power from me. See what I'm saying? So, if you're in a bad spot, take a step back and look at, do you really want to be there? Do you really need to be there? Look, I'm not saying it's easy, because it's not. I know, I get it. I've been in tough situations. I've had to take a step back. And sometimes I wasn't even strong enough to try to make the move. But eventually there's going to come a time when you got to make the move. If for nothing else, to save yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, and really, the one you should be working on mostly is yourself. And not even working, creating yourself. So now I'm 66 years old. I'm thinking, what am I going to be like today? What am I going to be like tomorrow? What do I want people to remember me by? Remember me by? Is that the right word? Because, there's the time is when you're bored and when you leave. And what's really important is the time in between. And what are you going to do at that time? What kind of self are you going to create? What's the best you're going to create? It's not about finding yourself. You're already found. You're you. But what's the best you're going to create? That's what I'm working on. I tell my kids that, when I've had hard conversations with my kids, like the other quote I like to say, and I've said before from Maya Angelou, is like, when you know better, you do better. I may not have known the best then, but I know better now, and I want to try to do better. I want to try to do better because that makes me a better person. See what I'm saying? So again, Gigi's quote by George Bernard Shaw, or from Mom, be who you want to be. Thanks, Mom. I know you're watching. I know you're out there watching, Mom. Oh, and my Aunt Clara. That's what Mom said. Be who you want to be. But Mom's right. Okay. But the way George Bernard Shaw said it, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So you go out there and you create the best you can be. Because that's all we have. Right? So you working stiffs out there, hang tough, be strong. Gigi's got you. Tits up. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. This one's for you. Salute. See you next week. Until next time. Ciao. Ciao, baby.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good wake up.